Sorry for the recent lack of updates lately. I've just been, I've always apologized for these lack of updates, actually. And honestly, I just don't have an answer for you this time. I've just been a bit lazy, tied up with work, and the time that I do have by myself, I usually spend it with my girlfriend. So I apologize, everyone. Do forgive me for the lack of updates lately, but hey, I've made up for it because I've got quite a good video for you guys today. I got my recent pickups that I've picked up within the past 2 months, and I kind of went on an eBay spree and picked up some older titles, Nintendo DS titles, that I used to own, and well, let's just get to them. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for the Nintendo Wii U. Now, the Wii U has been getting the most of my time lately, actually, more so than the Xbox One, which says a lot about its current library of games. The more recent Mario Kart 8 is such a fantastic game. Oh, I just can't get enough of Mario Kart 8. The game is just so fun, and it's probably the best Mario Kart that I've played since 7 and 64, so really enjoying the hell out of that game. Also really enjoying the hell out of this as well because, Dixie Kong just rules. Forget Diddy Kong, forget Cranky Kong. There is no other Kong like Dixie Kong, and she's probably my favorite companion in this game. And the graphics of this game are just beautiful, very colorful, and the game is fun and challenging. And it makes me want to throw my Wii U gamepad sometimes, but you know what? It's a fun game. I actually picked up Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D, actually, for the 3DS, obviously. I only bought this for like 20 bucks on eBay, and that includes shipping and handling. And the great thing about this game is that, originally when it was first announced, I was just like, oh great, they're porting a Wii game to a 3DS. That's gonna look great. Actually, to my surprise, the game actually, I feel, looks better on the 3DS than on the Wii. It's fantastic. To be able to play through the game again, which I loved on the original Wii, in 3D, I feel that the game actually benefits from the 3D. It feels like the game was designed with the 3D in mind. So the fact that I'm able to play this on the 3DS XL is just mind-blowing. Going back in time, I picked up Yoshis Touch and Go. Now, I'm sure many of you played this in the past. This was my first DS game, honestly. I was expecting this to be like the, Yoshis Island games, and I thought it was going to be like a sequel or something with touch controls. Boy, was I wrong. This game is kind of like a speedrun game where, it's like a time trial game. It's very hard to explain, but I'm sure many of you have played it before. And it's not that great of a game, but it holds a special place in my heart because it's pretty challenging and it was quite fun at the time. And I figured, why not? I might as well have it in my collection for old time's sake. This was my first DS game, so. Next game, Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith for the Nintendo DS because, well, when I picked this game up back in the days, around the first year of my DS ownership, I loved this game. I thought it was great, side-scrolling beat 'em up, and it's Star Wars, especially. I love Star Wars, so that's always a plus. But the fact of the matter is that this game, compared to the GBA version, has actual 3D space battles, and I thought they were really handled pretty well for the hardware limitations of the Nintendo DS, and I really did enjoy it. So I picked it up again, very cheap. I think I only paid like $4 for this. It was on eBay, and it was so cheap I couldn't pass it up. So I bought it, and I have it in my collection once again, and it's a fantastic game. Next, Yoshis Island DS. Now, there's more of the same. I'm not going to complain. And so, Yoshis Island DS, I think I only picked it up for what? It was like 17 bucks or something like that. I just don't recall. I didn't pay too much for it, so it didn't really break my bank. But I remember this being the first game that I helped my girlfriend play when on our first little hangout together before we were actually dating, and it held a special place in my heart. So the fact that I was able to play this together, again, is a plus. So Yoshi's Island. So Okami Den for the DS, I didn't really play too much of it, but I always wanted to own the game at some point. So the fact that I have it now in my collection is always a plus. Now maybe I should finish the first one before I play this one. Super Princess Peach is one of those games that GameStop still sells for ungodly amounts of money for some reason because it's GameStop. But anyways, besides that fact of the matter is that Princess Peach is in her own adventure in this game. And that's what I personally love about it, because I love Princess Peach. She's definitely grown on me ever since Super Mario Bros. 2. And I was so happy when they brought her back as a playable character in Super Mario 3D World. Now, if only they could give us the Super Princess, like a Super Princess series, where it's like a Charlie's Angels kind of thing, but instead of just Peach, you got Peach, Daisy, and Rosalina in it. and make it like a 2D side-scroller on the 3DS. Now, I would buy like 10 copies of that if Nintendo made it, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who would. So, hey Nintendo, if you're listening, take my idea and use it, you know, run with it. You want to cater to a more feminine audience? You know, I'll buy it too. I don't give a shit. Super Princess Sisters or something like that, like, I'd do it. I'd go for it. Like, freaking Peach, Daisy, and Rosaline would be fantastic. Mario and Luigi Dream Team for the Nintendo 3DS. Now, the Mario and Luigi series I never really got to fully enjoy. I remember playing a bit of the Partners in Time and then a bit of Bowser's Inside Story. But I figured, if I'm picking up Superstar Saga on the Wii U Virtual Console, I might as well pick this one up as well. So I'm playing a bit through this, and so far it's pretty funny. It's really cute, the music's really good, and the graphics are pretty damn good as well. The 3D in this game looks great. And I'm not just saying that because the game looks fantastic, and it's a cute game too. Next, new Yoshi's Island, or Yoshi's New Island. Next, Yoshi's New Island, which is basically just more Yoshi's Island, and that's, like I said, not a bad thing at all. For some reason I went on a Yoshi spree and I picked up, you know, all these Yoshi games, Touch and Go, Yoshi's Island 3DS, and now Yoshi's New Island for the 3DS. And so far I'm enjoying it, I'm really enjoying it. I love the graphics for it. A lot of people have made it a point of contention. Some say that it doesn't really work. I personally think it looks fine. And the only complaint I would have about this game is definitely the music. I think the music is probably the worst part of this game. And it's very, very generic, and it sounds like a bunch of kid toys or something like that, like kid instruments and children's stuff. It's very annoying and can get kind of grating, but it's more Yoshi's Island. Can't complain. And last but not least, Kirby Triple Deluxe. And you guys already saw me make an unboxing for this game. Actually, nobody saw that unboxing, but it's up there if you guys want to check it out. I am enjoying this game to the fullest. I think that this has to be one of the best Kirby games I've ever played, especially since it uses the 3D so well. And the fact is that the game is absolutely gorgeous. It makes my eyes bleed just how sweet the game looks. Everything looks like it's made of candy. I love a colorful game, and I love it when it's on the 3DS. So Kirby Triple Deluxe. Now, thanks for watching everybody. I hope you enjoyed this Solidus Gaming update with my recent pickups. I did get a chance to play the new Smash Brothers. That was awesome. I played the Wii U version at Nintendo World, and it was really awesome because we played 3 rounds with 3 other people. And what was cool was that I first tried out Zero Suit Samus because, hey, Zero Suit Samus is my girl. So I got to play with Zero Suit Samus, and they changed her up a bit, and I was still trying to get used to the controls of the Wii U Pro Controller when I played it. I failed miserably in that entire match. Second match, I fared much better when I chose the Bowser. I think I was in 2nd place in that match. But then I had a choice. Either kick everybody's ass and leave them with a loss for the final fight with Bowser, or try out Rosalina and Luma. And rather than try a new character that I knew I was going to suck with right off the bat, I decided to go with Bowser once again, who's arguably my main. And I freaking destroyed everyone in that fight. I think I had like 6 KOs alone in that fight, and the fact that I was able to leave everybody else with a loss, that was absolutely fantastic. So once again, Smash Brothers is going to be one of my highest anticipated titles for both the 3DS and the Wii U. Of course, I'm looking more forward towards the Wii U version simply because of the control options that it offers. The new GameCube adapter that's coming out for it's going to be pretty cool. But the fact of the matter is, I enjoyed it. And I want to know, did any of you guys get a chance to play the new Smash Brothers? And if you did, tell me what you thought of it. I personally loved it. I just can't wait till that game is in my freaking possession. I want to play with Zero Suit Samus, Princess Peach, Rosalina, Zelda, Palutena, I just can't wait. Bowser, Pikachu, I'm sorry, I fanboyed out a little bit. So anyways, let me know in the comments what you think of my recent pickups, and if you would like to see more videos, what would you like to see more of? Whether it be reviews, let's plays, retro retrospectives, going back to older generation consoles and just doing let's plays of those. Let me know what you guys think. Always, once again, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for